Hi there, and welcome back to Wordly Wise Book 5, Lesson 1. I'm Teacher Ulrich, and today let's continue with this lesson. It's time for us to do day 3. In today's lesson, let's quickly just say the words we learned, then we'll answer some questions that are about the meanings of the words we learned. Great. So you will need a pen and some pages from your book. First, let's start with the words. As we get to the slide, say the word. Accustom. Alert. Assign. Budge. Burly. Companion, compatible, concept, distract, jostle, obedient, obstacle, patient, pedestrian, retire. Great. So those are the words. So for today's lesson, make sure you have 1B, 1C, and 1D. So 1B, 1C, and 1D. Those are the activities you need. Great. So let's begin with 1B. We'll read the instructions. Just the right word. Replace each phrase in bold with a single word or form of the word from the word list. Easy. So we have 10 sentences. Can you see the phrase in bold print? It's the bigger, the thicker print. So we have to replace those phrases with one word, a word from the list we learned. Number 1. They expected their children to be willing to do as they were told. Willing to do as they were told. So, which word from the word list will replace that word? Do you want to go back to the word list? Let's have a look. Say stop. Willing to do as they're told. Is that the word? Obedient. Great. Let's replace the phrase. Let's only write the correct word. Excellent. Obedient. So they expected their children to be obedient. Is that right? Yes, it is. Next, number 2. My grandparents plan to travel to other countries when they give up working at their jobs. So give up working at their jobs. Which word could replace that phrase? Is it retire? My grandparents plan to travel to other countries when they retire. Next, number 3. They refused to make the slightest move, even though we pleaded with them to step aside. So make the slightest move. Which word can replace that phrase? Let's write. Budge. Is budge right? They refused to budge, even though we pleaded with them to step aside. Next, number 4. If you and your roommate are not able to get along, you should split up. So if you and your roommate are not able to get along, you should split. So which word means get along? Go together. You can go through the word list. Let's see, is that correct? Compatible, yes. Compatible. If you and your roommate are not compatible, you should split up. Right. Next up, it's number 5. Elido sounded the signal that warned of danger when he saw smoke. Elido sounded the signal that warned of danger. Signal that warned of danger. Which word could replace that phrase? Short one. Alarm. Elido sounded the alarm when he saw smoke. Great. Next, number 6. We made our way around the objects that were blocking our way and continued on our journey. Objects that were blocking our way. Which word can replace that phrase? Obstacles. Obstacles. We made our way around the obstacles and continued on our way, on our journey. Next, number 7. A buzzing mosquito can be a thing that draws your attention away when you are trying to read. So a thing that draws your attention away. What's that word? Distracted. A buzzing mosquito can be a distraction. So a buzzing mosquito can be a distraction when you're trying to read. Distraction. Next, number 8. The camp director gave out jobs and sent us to the kitchen crew. The camp director gave out jobs and sent. Gave out jobs and sent. Which word can replace that phrase? Do you know? Is this the word? Let's see if it works. The camp director assigned us to the kitchen crew. Great. Does that work? Does that sound right? It does. Next, number 9. You see very few people out walking this early in the morning. People out walking. What do we call those people? Pedestrians. You see very few pedestrians this early in the morning. And number 10. My sister is more willing to accept delays without complaining than I am. Willing to accept delays without complaining. Which word can replace that? Patient. Patient. My sister is more patient than I am. Great. Next, go to number 1C. Go to this page. Great. Let's read the instructions. Circle the letter or letters next to each correct answer. There may be more than one correct answer. Remember that. There may be more than one correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following could be an obstacle? Which of the following could be an obstacle? A lack of money. B, a fallen tree. C, poor eyesight. D, a pleasant voice. Which of the following could be an obstacle? It can be A, because remember, an obstacle is something that stops you from going forward. A lack of money can be an obstacle for you to go on a trip, to go overseas. It can stop you from doing that. B, a fallen tree. A fallen tree can stop you from going forward. And C, poor eyesight. If you can't see well, that can be an obstacle if you want to become a pilot. It can stop you from becoming a pilot. So it can be an obstacle. Stop you from moving forward. Great. Next, number 2. In which of the following places would a pedestrian be? In which of the following places would a pedestrian be? A, on the sidewalk. B, inside a car. C, in a favorite armchair. D, on a plane. In which of the following places would a pedestrian be? A, on the sidewalk. That's it. 3. Which of the following could distract someone? Which of the following could distract someone? A, loud noises. B, whispering. C, dreams. D, the radio. So which of the following could distract someone? A, loud noises. And D, the radio. Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear. I was listening to the radio. It distracted me. Great. Number 4. Which of the following usually learnt obedience? Which of the following usually learnt obedience? A, dogs. B, soldiers. C, raccoons. D, children. Which of the following usually learnt obedience? A, dogs. B, soldiers. And D, children. Next, number 5. Which of the following must be alert? Which of the following must be alert? A, watchman. Someone who watches out. B, a babysitter. Babysitter is someone who takes care of babies. C, a driver. Or D, a pilot. Which of the following must be alert? It's A, a watchman. He has to watch out. B, a babysitter. Right? They have to be alert for the babies they're taking care of. C, a driver. When you drive, you have to be alert. You have to be alert, aware of other cars. And D, a pilot. Definitely, when you fly a plane, You have to be alert, right? Yes. Next, number 6. Which of the following would you expect to be compatible? Which of the following would you expect to be compatible? A. Friends. B. Partners. Partners could be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. C. Seats. D. Birthdays. Which of the following could, C. Enemies. This is number 6. And D. Teammates. Which of the following would you expect to be compatible? A. Friends. B. Partners. D. Teammates. Not enemies. Next, number 7. Which of the following would be assigned? A. Jobs. B. Rooms. C. Seats. D. Birthdays. Which of the following could be assigned? A. Jobs. B. Rooms. C. Seats. Not birthdays. Next, number 8. Which of the following might make a good companion? Which of the following might make a good companion? A. A dog. B. A canoe. C. A friend. D. A meal. Which of the following might make a good companion? A. A dog. C. A friend. Great stuff. Next up, it's number 1D. Make sure you have this activity sheet. Word study, synonyms and antonyms. Have you heard those words? Synonyms and antonyms? Circle the 2 synonyms in each group of 4 words. So we have to circle the synonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same or similar meanings. Vanish and disappear are synonyms. Both words have to do with passing out of sight. Vanish, disappear. Words that have similar or the same meanings are synonyms. Number 1. Budge, warn, shift, accustom. Budge, warn, shift, accustom. Which 2 are synonyms? Budge, shift. Number 2. Distract, return, retire, quit. Distract, return, retire, quit. Which 2 words are synonyms? Retire, quit. Number 3. Concept, barrier, venture, obstacle. Concept, barrier, venture, obstacle. Which 2 are synonyms? Barrier, obstacle. Number 4. Warning, light, sound, alert. This is an easy one. Which 2 are synonyms? Warning, light, sound, alert. Warning, alert. Next, number 5. Jostle, shove, assign, choose. Jostle, shove, assign, choose. It's jostle and shove. Circle the 2 antonyms in each word of 4 words. In each group of 4 words, Antonyms are words that have opposite or nearly opposite meanings. Rise and fall are antonyms. Both words have to do with movement, but in different directions. So opposites are antonyms. 6. Alert, drowsy. Compatible, patient. So which two words are opposites, antonyms? Alert. Let me use a different color. I'll use blue for antonyms. Alert and drowsy, they are antonyms, opposites. 7. Familiar, slight. Alert, burly. Familiar, slight. Alert, burly. Slight and burly are antonyms. Number 8. Precious, dreary, unfamiliar, accustomed. Which two words are antonyms, opposites? Unfamiliar, accustomed. Number 9. Unsteady, obedient, defiant, watchful. Unsteady, obedient, defiant, watchful. This is a tricky one, but what is the antonym of obedient? Obedient and defiant. Defiant is the antonym of obedient. Are you obedient or defiant of your parents? I hope obedient. Number 10. Assign, retire, jostle, arise. Assign, retire, jostle, arise. This is also a tricky one. Retire, what's the opposite of retire? Retire can mean to go to bed. Arise, arise and shine is what you say in the morning to get up. So retire means to go to bed, arise means to wake up. Great. Now let's go back to 1B to double check to make sure we got everything correct. I'll just read the completed sentences and the correct answers. Number 1, they expected their children to be obedient. 2, my grandparents plan to travel to other countries when they retire. 3, they refused to budge even though we pleaded with them to step aside. 4, if you and your roommate are not compatible, you should split up. 5, Elido sounded the alarm when he saw the smoke. 6, we made our way around the obstacles and continued on our journey. 7, a buzzing mosquito can be a distraction when you are trying to read. Great. 8, the camp director assigned us to the kitchen crew. 9, you see very few pedestrians, this early in the morning, pedestrians. 10, my sister is more patient than I am. 1C, number 1, which of the following could be an obstacle? Lack of money, that's A, B, a fallen tree, and C, poor eyesight. 2, in which of the following places would a pedestrian be? A, on the sidewalk. 3, which of the following could distract someone? A, loud noises, and D, a radio. 4, which of the following usually learned obedience? A, dogs, B, soldiers, and D, children. 5. Which of the following must be alert? A watchman, B, a babysitter, C, a driver, D, a pilot. 6. Which of the following would you expect to be compatible? A, friends, B, partners, and D, teammates. 7. Which of the following could be assigned? A, jobs, B, rooms, C, seats. 8. Which of the following might make a good companion? A dog, C, a friend. 1D. So these are synonyms: budge and shift. 2. Retire and quit. 3. Barrier and obstacle. 4. Warning and alert. 5. Jostle and shove. Now the antonyms: 6. Alert, drowsy. 7. Slight, burly. 8. Unfamiliar and accustomed. 9. Obedient and defiant. 10. Retire and arise. Great. So those are all the correct answers for these questions. Make sure you got them right. Friends, that's the end of today's lesson. In today's lesson, we quickly remembered the words we learned. Then, we answered some questions and changed some sentences to test how well you know those meanings. Great job, and thanks for coming. Remember to join me again in day 4. Until then, take care and goodbye. Bye.